We are going to be opening this collector booster box of Final Fantasy. I saved up to get it. I did put it on credit, so I'm going to be selling a lot of cards in Vegas to make up for it. But I wanted us to continue the tradition of opening one collector booster box on the stream, at least. Hopefully you'll all get the sort of sensation of opening a box with me and like vicariously, so you don't have to go buy one of these yourself to get that feeling. And I can save you some money that way. And then we will also be doing a giveaway from this. I will be trying to do a poll for I'll offer several cards and then we'll figure which one, but hopefully it'll be pretty valuable so that we can make sure that somebody gets their hands on a card for free that otherwise would be money. So yay. So let's open up this thing and get right to it. Now, I'm not exactly sure, I've got the prices up on the current prices, which are, I believe, quite inflated at this point, on a thing here. So I'm not sure exactly when I see one what it'll be worth, but there's a lot of crazy ones. The foils seem to be nutty, and the surge foils, and I don't know exactly what all is going to be crazy valuable, but yeah, there's some cards I'm looking forward to having for my decks, especially for Tom Bombadil. It gets a whole lot of good stuff for sagas, so I am very excited about that. But there's just some really great, amazing cards in this, and let's hope to have a great open, and hopefully we open some cards to play with, some cards to sell, some cards to give away. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Does it have a box topper? Doesn't look like it. All right. So, do we get our 12 packs? We shall see. There, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Put that over there. First pack, here we go. Let's hope. Let's hope that these are super sweet. And let me know what you're hoping to open. We'll see if we get it. You can comment below. See if you called it right. And let me know what you're hoping that I'll do a giveaway of if we get it. Obviously, if we get something crazy, I probably have to sell it to make up for the box. So, but something other than that, maybe. All right. Is it back to front or front to... Okay, so there's a token. Were these made in Japan? Yes. Okay, so usually that means that I want to flip and go from this side, and that this is commons. Yes, okay. Rook Turret, that's been a fun one in draft. So Rook Turret is really fun in draft. It can find you, cycle through your deck, and it's a very nice piece of the white-blue artifact decks. Draw mechanisms, right? It's very important. It's also one of the few flyers in the set. There's actually remarkably few flyers in the set, so that can be quite valuable as far as limited goes. Commune with beavers, artifact, creature, or land. Grab it. Rest in the bottom in any order. Guys speak beaver. Okay. Again, I have not played these games, so I have watched a friend play Blitzball and do a couple fights in Final Fantasy X. That's the extent of my Final Fantasy knowledge, so I do apologize if I mispronounce anything and if I don't know what's going on with something. This lore looks amazing. The art is spectacular on these cards, and a lot of it's, inspired by, or at least even from, the game itself, so super excited. Vector, Imperial Capital, so the town's lands. We have Travel the Overworld. This can do a lot in limited, when you have especially the ramp with the town decks. Zac Fair. This one has done a lot of work for me. Pretty sweet. Garnet, also super fun with the saga decks. It gets bigger. You get the trigger again for the sagas, and the sagas stay in the battlefield longer. Really nice and limited. Uh-oh. What? What is... Oh. I didn't know we were getting to exciting stuff so soon. Okay, so we got an Ambrosia Whiteheart. Um, oh, this is one half of those uncommons. I think it's a surge foil though. This is the like Lassie one, like or Lassie or something. So Ambrosia Whiteheart is a fantastic card, and this is the Shie Nanahara art. Really cool. Okay, I think this is a surge foil of the black of the thing. It could be with the green. I can't remember which one, Vanille or the other, or Fang. Yeah. Okay. It is a surge foil, Vanille. That's so cool. If I get the other one, I really want to. I mean, this is a good card anyway, but like, I want to be able to meld this at some point in limited. It'll be so cool. Wow, that's neat. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the side. I will sleeve that because again, it might be one of the ones we want to give away. The surge foils seem to be pretty valuable. I'm not sure if it's only the rares, but that's really cool. All right, next we have. Okay, Mountain, full art. The lands are gloriously beautiful, and I'm so excited to have these in full arts. They're really cool. Okay, Shinryu is going to be the thing that gives -2/-2. The legend. That's a cool one to have. Xenos, yeah, this is nice. Galvus, okay. Very cool. I'm going to put the rares over here. Let's go. Let's see. The Wandering Minstrel. So this must be from the Commander? I don't remember this in the actual set. So this must be the Commander. So it's a borderless Wandering Minstrel. So Simic lands, but you have a 5-color identity. And the towns, okay. Wait, no, I did play against this. I definitely did play against this. This is in the main set. I remember this now. Sorry, I've only played for like obviously the early access event for like 15 hours, and then yesterday's or today's stream. So I haven't seen all the cards yet, really, and I only saw this once that time. But I do remember playing against this. That's cool. That is in the main set. All right, borderless Wandering Minstrel. Lands I control enter untapped is a really sweet ability there, right? That can go well in any deck that usually uses Amulet. Thancred Waters. Now this is the commander. That's the commander symbol, I think. The little chocobo. So 5 mana, 5/5 flash. Wow, okay. When it enters another target legendary permanent you control, gains indestructible for as long as you control this. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gains indestructible until end of turn. Whoa, okay. I don't know whether that goes in my Legends deck, my Joda Legends deck, but it could be cool. We'll see. All right, extended art of that. That's cool. Shinryu, transcendent rival. When the chosen player wins the game, loses the game, you win the game. That's a fun one. So this is the Xenos again. The redundancy is interesting, but this is the borderless, so that's cool. Non-foil. The Xenos was foil in case that wasn't apparent. Oh, this is a double-sided thing. Oh, the Mother Crystal. Ooh, what? I don't even know what that is. Okay. Oh, this is the card we had today. Ooh, okay. Deadly Dispute, full art. That's cool. I like that art. That's neat. Airi Yoshioka. Cool. Airi. Yoshioka. Cool. This one is the 3-drop that whenever you play a legend, you draw a card. This one's definitely going in Joda. This is so cool. We had this earlier today. Venat, Heart of Hidalin. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. That is cool. It's foil borderless. That is really neat, and I love. We had such fun with this in limited. I'm not sure how strong it is overall, but like, I definitely the draw a card alone makes it good enough to go in that Joda's Legends thing. Hero and Wizard token. Little black mage. All right. So we'll put the tokens with this for now. But that's really cool. Okay. All right. Nice stuff. Okay. I don't think... Let me see. Okay. So let's see if we can find Vanille. Borderless Surge Foil Vanille is a whole $6. I'm doing great. Okay. What about the Venat? Currently. It'll change. So the borderless foil is $10. Wait. But the extended foil is $89.50. That can't be. Those prices can't be right. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Moving along. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what all this is going on. But I bet the prices are going to go down and do all the things. I mean, especially since the play boosters will continue to be printed for like ever. I think that the collector booster stuff is going to be still pricey, but not as crazy as it is right now, I think. We'll see. We will see. But yeah. Let's see how this goes. All right, booster number 2. Again, from the back, sorry. Gotta make sure that I do that right. Kutra for air. This one is a decent card that gets some value. There's a lot of graveyard recursion, so that works a lot. The destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn, also a relevant ability. Thunder Magic. Great card in limited. It's I thought it was a strictly better shock when I first saw it, but then it only does target creature, so. Undercity Dire Rat, good way to get ramp going there, and just an early creature, and it's something you can sacrifice for the value in limited. Great Sword. Decent card. You gotta pay the 3 life to re-equip, but it works. It works. Does some work. Oh, wait. It's not Surge Foil, though. Oh, wait, no, this is the X-Death. Oh, right. Never mind. It's not the listy. Okay. Cactuar Foil! This is a great card if you get value for playing creatures, ETB. Like, you know, as you play a creature, get X, Y, or Z, right? Like in an EDH deck that runs, like, Guardian Project, maybe. This would be really fun. Okay, anyway, sorry. All right, then we have the X-Death. Yep, regular foil. Really cool. Good and limited. Oh, that's the other side of it. Okay, here we go. Because Ragnarok. Oh, this is great. This card is so good. So this is Torgal, borderless, and this card has been such a house, and it's definitely going in my werewolf deck, because then we have wolves and humans and stuff, so this is perfect. But it's also just a great card in limited, because there's so many humans in the set, actually, it turns out. There's quite a few. And it's just, I mean, that ramp is so good. And we've gotten stuff going from that each time. All right, so this is the other side. This is the Fang. Oh, and it's also borderless. Okay. Fearlessly. And then we have the Cheerful over there. So that's really cool. One's Surge, but the other's regular, but that's really neat. And they have these the 12 behind them, which is really, really cool. Oh, 13. Sorry, 13, because I can see the thing on top there. It's just hidden behind. Okay. But that's neat. I like getting that. The pair is great, and then I can put them in a deck together, and it'll be perfect. All right, we got... Woohoo! Wastes! Oh, that's very pretty. I like it. Okay. All right, we've got... the rare. First rare. Okay. Zodiarch, Umbral God. Foil. Sacrificing non-god creatures. Mono black. I'm not sure I really have a place for this. But you know, it's a fun card. All right, put that over there. We've got Noctis, Prince of Lucis, or Lucis. Or Lucas. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing any of these. But that's a really fun card. That is a really fun card, especially in limited. I haven't gotten to play with it yet, but it's a sweet one. So that's borderless. Nice. Then we have Blitzball Stadium from the Commander. When this artifact enters support X. And then you can pay 3 and tap. Until end of turn, target creature gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each kind of counter on it. And it can't be blocked this turn. Oh, that's pretty sweet. All right. Blitzball Stadium. There we are. Okay, extended art. Then we have Lord Jyskull Guado. Jyskull Guado. I'm so sorry if I'm doing it wrong. Because I have 2 mana Spirit Cleric, 2/1 Flyer. At the beginning of each end step, if you put a counter on a creature this turn, investigate. Fun. Okay. You can combo those pretty well. That's sweet. Okay, apparently we're getting a... Wow, okay. Ooh, Thrum of the Vestige. This is a lightning bolt. Really cool art. So, borderless. Then we get Cecil, Redeemed Paladin, on the back. So this is the 2/3 Death Toucher that that you lose life when it deals damage. But if you have a half your life you flip it. Yeah, Cecil, Dark Knight. So borderless foil. There we go. That's cool. All right, so let's see if we can see what that's currently at. Again, these are just weird ass prices right now. They will settle over time, I'm sure. So the borderless regular foil is $8 currently. All right, that's cool. So this is a Knigget and a hero token. And we move on to the third pack. Okay. Here we go. We have, to start with, a White Mage's Staff. This has done some really good work for me in Limited. It pumps both power and toughness, notably, which is really important in a lot of these decks. It gains life. There are a lot of life gain synergies out there. I have yet to really make use of those life gain synergies with, but it's pretty sweet. It counteracts a little bit, at least, of the Black Mage's abilities. This has been a very important card in this format. Very, very important card. Great removal, and you can cycle it. I love it. I always want one in my deck for best of one. Warrior Sword, just a decent equipment that triggers your cards with 4 mana synergies. Circle of Power, again, the wizards. Oh, this is a great card in that deck. Barrett Wallace can do some crazy things as long as you have some curve into the equipment deck. But it's also a 4/4 reach for 4, which is really not bad, and it's a legend. Okay, we have Gladiolus Amicitia. Amicitia. So this card is really sweet. I had it in a deck, but I didn't see it. So actually, I think we got the red for the bit. Yeah, it's a sweet card. It's a very powerful card in Limited. I've got another Ragnarok type top, so another Vanille, but extended art. Non-foil. Prompto Argentum, so full art foil. This card can do work in the 4 mana thing. It's also just a 2/2 with haste. So not awful stats. Okay, so we get the swamp, and now we're on the rares. This thing, oh, I remember this. So first legendary creature spell, so this requires 2 more. So this probably goes in Joda as well. It's a pretty good one. So first legendary creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast, and legendary creatures get pumped. Double Anthem, essentially. So yeah, that's a fun one. If you control 2 or more, flip it. Sarah, there we are. Okay. I don't know that that's worth a ton, but let's go see. So let's go. So Sarah, I mean, obviously the editor's going to put these 2, but I wanted to be able to tell you a little bit what the crazy prices are right now. So the regular foil is about $1. Well done me. I'm so good at opening value. Here we go. Zodiac again, but extended art. Okay, been through that one. We have General Leo Christoph. 5 mana 2/2. What? Oh, okay. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, 5 mana 2/2, but when it enters, return up to 1 target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then put a +1/+1 counter on this for each creature you control. So at least you're going to be a 3/3. And hopefully you'll get something from the graveyard and be a 4/4. So, yeah. Cool. But like, ideally you'll have a million other creatures and then it'll be gigantic. Terra, Herald of Hope from the Commander. This is I think a lot of people's favorite Final Fantasy, if I'm not mistaken. No, this is Final Fantasy 6, not 7. Okay. But some people really loved her. But yes, so she's from the Commander. This is a regular one. Beginning of combat on your turn, mill 2 cards. It gains flying until end of turn and deals combat damage to a player. You pay 2. When you do, return target creature card with power of 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's a sweet card. That is a very sweet card. Go Mardu. Then we have we have Teferi, a reprint of Teferi, Mage of Zhalfir. It should not be in my limited format. I hate it in my limited format. I hate the entire bonus sheet in my limited format, but there we are. It's a very good card to be played, like 2-card card to be played in a lot of limited formats. But here we go. So this is, let's see if we can see. It shouldn't be worth a lot of money. Teferi isn't anymore. Yeah, they don't have it listed. Okay, all right. Interesting. But yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. All right, last from this pack, we have Raubon, Bull of Alamigo. This is a full art foil, non-search. And it's a good card for equipment decks. Really good. I like, I don't know whether it's good enough for my equipment deck, the Mayakiri deck, but we'll see. But anyway, it's another full art foil. That's cool. Hero and Treasure. So the borderless foil, it's not giving me the borderless. Oh, there it is. Okay, so $3.99. These packs are like $38 a piece. I would just like to point out. All right. Online. All right, let's see if we can open better. Let's see if we can open better. All right. Not that I checked all of these, but I'm pretty sure some of they're not that much. All right. Chocobo Kick, great removal in limited, especially since you can return the land and get further value out of your burbs. Kikirin Merchant or Chichirin Merchant. I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. It depends on the thing, but that's so sweet. This card is so much fun. Good way to draw. Good way to loot. Just yeah, good card overall. Decent butt. T-Rex Horse, so good. I love this card in this format. It's so much fun. All right. Oh, this card is fantastic. Pretty much in any white deck will want it. Even for 5 mana, the stats aren't that amazing, but this draw card ability is so good. The only problem is it doesn't do it when it dies. That's the problem. So otherwise, it might be too strong if it did it when it dies. But yeah, this is great in the Artifact Sack deck. It's just great in any white deck because you're going to be trading off in this format. There's just a lot of creatures attacking and blocking. All right, we have Lionheart. I've killed lots of stuff with this, including a player. Final points of 2 damage, pretty sweet. Decent card, not unbelievable, but decent and limited. Poo-poo! Poo-poo. This can do work, and it can block a lot of the flyers in the format, so decent card and limited as well. Also can ramp you if you're in the ramp deck, especially if you have a bunch of towns. That's pretty sweet. I don't know how many Ragnaroks we're getting in this, but there we go. Shantoto is great in its deck. It is so good. So good in that deck. It's just fantastic. Yeah, the force costing spell's fantastic. Okay, so here's the foil, but it's a regular foil again for Vanille. Okay. So non-search foil. And then we have the land, beautiful. Chocobo Paradise with a forest there. And then we have ooh, Ultima. That's a nice one. This is really good for my colorless deck. I'm probably going to put this in my Eldrazi deck. So that's a nice one. Don't know that it's worth particularly much, but it is a really nice one, and I'm looking forward to playing that. So just regular foil, $2. Yeah, so much money. Such wow. Okay. Memories Returning. This was actually a really good card played against me today. That was really good in the spells deck, but it was also just like the value out of this is so sweet. Very nice. So borderless Memories Returning there. That's cool. Papalimo Totalimo or Totalimo. Papalimo Totalimo. I'm not sure. Dwarf Wizard, 2 mana. So it's Orzhov. When you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. That's pretty cool. But you usually expect these to be in pardon me. In Izzet colors, but there we are. 4 sacrifice. If creature lost life this turn, sacrifice a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control. Oh. Okay, alright. So you have to cast a non-creature spell or have damaged them somehow otherwise, and then pay 4 to okay, it's not bad. Some things there. Ultimecia Temporal Threat. So 6 mana. When it enters, tap all creatures your opponents control. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay! That's a fun one. I don't remember seeing this ever in a game yet against me, and I'm kind of glad about that. So this is Extended Art Ultimecia. That's really cool. She's $4 extended. All right, then we got Wall of Omens, borderless. From the, oh god, what is this called? The bonus sheet, which I really just wish it would go away in my limited. You can print it elsewhere. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's a Surge Foil, Balthier, and Fran. Wait, Surge Foil? Yes, it is Surge. Yes, it is definitely Surge Foil. I don't know that that one's going to be worth a lot, but it's cool. It's very cool. I don't think I have a vehicle deck for it, though. It's a wizard and a burb. Oh, the chocobo burb is so cute. All right. I don't know that I have a deck for that. Balthier and Fran's Surge Foil. Whoa, it's actually $28. Borderless Surge Foil. Okay, I mean, that one maybe gets close to being worth the pack. Okay, so again, we buy this so you don't have to. Buy singles. And they're coming down in price, so buy singles. Because so much of it is going to be bought. Like, I can't imagine that the things will hold their value that much. Buy singles, everybody. Okay. From your local game store, support them. They only got like a few collector boxes a piece, if I understood correctly. All right. So we have Gigas, decent card and limited. Again, those cyclers are just doing great stuff. Again, this too, and the fact that there's so few flyers makes this quite an actual good card. It's very cute too. That doesn't hurt. Okay, so we've got the Shore Up reprinted essentially, but as Magic Damper. It's always going to be an interesting card. Dragon's Lance, decent card in this. Really cool scale effect in foil is nice. Can you sort of see that really nicely? Yeah, that's cool. Here. Yeah, okay. Then we have Realms Sketching. The copy, pretty cool. Copy a target artifact, creature, or land for 4 mana. It can be anything. That's so sweet. Doesn't have to be you control. Zidane has done a lot of work for me. I've only had in a couple decks, but this is just such a sweet card for limited. Like your top end, like at the end, you just, yeah. Steal something, do the thing. Throw it at them. Adelbert! Adelbert did so much work for me today against several decks. He was flying indestructible and had a bunch of equipment on the board, and it was a lot of damage. Sweet. So that's the extended art. And we have Clash of the Acons. This one is Kaoru Hagia artwork. Borderless. Pretty cool. Then we have Pretty Plains, 7th Heaven. And now with the rares and mythics. Jumbo Cactuar! I feel like I gotta put this in some sort of deck and just, I have to somehow. I feel like I do. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like it has to happen. Ultima. Destroy all artifacts and creatures, end the turn. I don't remember this, so I haven't encountered this. Thank goodness I haven't encountered this. Wow. Okay. That's a good thing not to have encountered in draft. A nice Wrath. This in Borderless is $5.97. Sorry. This one's more expensive. Sorry, I was reading the wrong one. There we are. Okay, this is a fine card. Okay. End the turn is interesting. I don't know that I want to end the turn after I Wrath. I think I'd rather be able to play stuff, but there we are. If I could somehow cast this as an instant, maybe that would be epic. Like, if that might be like the purpose for that card. The Warring Triad. 3 mana, flying, trample, haste. As long as there are fewer than 8 cards in your graveyard, it isn't a creature, but you can mill a card and add, target player adds 1 mana of any color. That's cool. I like it. That's a sweet one. Extended art. Then we have Rejoin the Fight, also a commander card. The Triad is also a commander card. Mill 3 cards, then starting with the next opponent in turn order. Each opponent chooses a creature card in your graveyard that hasn't been chosen. Return each card chosen this way to the battlefield under your control. Whoa! I think I might just want this in my Teneb deck. That is so cool. Pretty powerful. Okay, okay. Extended art foil. That's cool. And then we have Lab Maniac, borderless, non-foil. Okay. From the bonus sheet. Then we have Lindblom, Industrial Regency. Just a regular foil, but borderless. That's cool. And a Robot Warrior / Hero token. Lindblom, borderless foil is $6.25. Okay, okay. All right. Can't win them all, but this seems like a lot of... So for a reference, this seems like a lot of packs that you can open for like $40 where you're gonna get like next to no value. Not that I haven't checked all the cards, obviously. So maybe some of those are way more than I think. But just an illustration. Buy singles. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Vane's Treachery. Great removal spell. Unlimited. That's so much fun. Dreams of Laguna. Good way to draw a card and then and cast a non-creature spell, as well as then flashing back at the 4-drop non-creature spell is pretty sweet. Instant Ramen has a purpose. Again, it fills up your graveyard and it also replaces itself, and you can gain the 3 life, of course, by sacrificing the artifact and give your sacrifice trigger synergies going. So decent card in Golgari and some of the other, and Orzhov's to some degree. I haven't really run it yet, but it's really cool. Okay. Cargo Ship, super sweet. Really good in its deck, especially the blue-white artifacts. Yeah, just a good solid card, one of those flyers that's hard to come by. Sweet stuff. Ooh, Fenrir from my deck! This is so cool, my wolf deck! Oh, this card is so freaking strong. I love this card like an unreasonable amount. It is fantastic. So this is just a regular foil of it, and I'm really happy to have that. God, this card just does so much. And so it's going to go in my wolf deck along with the other one. This is super sweet. That is nice. Okay, Cooking Campsite. I didn't like this card when I first saw it in the limited first look, and it actually has proven, I think, me correct. Like, it's a 3-mana card that does nothing for a while, oftentimes. Like, I had a person play it and then 5 turns later flip it, but it wasn't good enough. So, yeah, you can get lucky, but, like, the next person was, like, 3 turns. It's just... Yeah, on the 3rd turn, sorry, they got the next person got it, but it's a lovely effect on the other side, and it does ramp you and do stuff. So, but I think it's just not, unless you can manipulate the top of your library, it's not good enough. I think still decent, but just not good enough. Oh, Alexander. Oh, this is the 1-mana equip +1/+1. Yeah, Crystal Fragments. There it is. Borderless, non-foil. Then we should be at a land, I think. Nope. Eden, Seat of the Sanctum. This is a really good way to fill up the graveyard and get a permanent card back on this. I might run this in my colorless deck, but this is a borderless foil Eden, which is actually pretty sweet to get. I might run this in my my Eldrazi deck. It depends. It's a nice way to get a permanent back. Yeah, that's a cool one. Okay. Mountain. Which Final Fantasy is that? Oh, it says Final Fantasy 4. Wind Crystal. Nice. You're gonna do that. That's pretty cool. I might put this in my Aloro deck. So this is a regular foil Wind Crystal. Neat stuff. Oaka, Traveling Merchant, 2-mana 1/2 from the commander. Remove a counter from a non-land permanent you control, draw a card. Oh, this could go in my +1/+1 for everyone deck. I'm not sure it needs it though. We'll see. We'll see. Then we have Cloud, Ex-Soldier from the commander. Attach up to 1 target creature you control to it. Haste. When it attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. Then if Cloud is power 7 or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. All right. I know this isn't I mean, there is a Cloud that's worth a lot of money. I don't think that's the normal one. I think is the one that is the artifact, like the sort of Stoneforge Mystic sort of reprint type idea. But let's take a look at what the commander one is. There's a lot of clouds. There's Cloud of Darkness, Cloud Midgard Mercenary. That's the one. Cloud Planet's Champion. Cloud Ex-Soldier's not on here. Okay, so we'll see what that is. The editor will tell us. Okay. Here we go. Chocobo Knights from the commander. Extended art foil. Whenever you attack creatures you control with counters on them, gain double strike until end of turn. Why isn't this also a bird? Let me run it in my bird deck. Come on. Aw. Alright, that's cool. Here we go. Next one. Another Wall of Omens, this time extended art foil. As opposed to just rather like, okay. But it's gorgeous. It really is. This bonus sheet, I just wish it had been new Final Fantasy cards, not old cards from Magic, but there you go. Anyway. Alright. Last card from this pack is Rauban, Bull of Alamigo, Surge Foil. Alright. And then we have a Hero and Wizard token. So let's see what these Surge Foil go for. Borderless Surge Foil is 24.46. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, I mean, these two made up for 2 packs, maybe? If the other stuff in the pack was worth anything? Maybe? Who knows? Alright, here we go. Next pack. Here we go. And the editor will tell you what the price is now, which, you know, frankly, it'll be like a day or two because the editor's pretty fast at turning this around. But you'll see a little bit of the change if possible. If it has changed, which I assume it will have as things, you know, stabilize over time. Iron Giant. Not the movie that makes you cry, but maybe this one made you cry. I don't know. I actually don't know what the story is, but there we are. I haven't played this yet, but, you know, I think in a pinch if you need a top end and draft, it's not bad. Choco Mog! Yes, this card I've played with a lot, and it's fantastic. All right, that's a sweet summon. Magitech Infantry. Decent value card. To just keep getting more of and make sure your artifacts just keep being able to wield those equipment. Stolen Uniform is a sweet one. I have not gotten to play this yet, but because again the ceiling's really high on this because it's an instant speed thing, so you can choose target creature you control, grab an equipment from the opponent who's attacking, put that equipment on your creature, and then block for advantage, and then lose control of the equipment, right? You unattach it. You don't put it back on their creature, so they'd have to pay to reattach it, which is pretty cool. You could also, on your attack, steal an equipment and attack with the benefits of that equipment, which is pretty cool. But again, the floor is really low because they don't have any equipment or the equipment won't make a difference. That there are times when that's going to be a problem, like running that and it's just going to be a dead card in your hand. All right, Katana has been doing great work for me. Trample and Haste, super sweet. Re-equipping difficult, but not untenable late in the game. Oh, I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy about this. So this is a regular foil chocobo. Saz chocobo. It's so adorable. The baby, I'm so happy about that. I'm gonna put that over here. That is beautiful. I know it's probably not worth a lot, but I love that card. All right, next we have Summon Primal Garuda. This has been doing work for me. Although I do often hit opponents wherein they have vigilance. But this is still a fine card to sometimes just play out as a 3/3 that then gives things flying. It's been doing some really good work for me. So this is art by Tokima. And it's just a nice card. Pretty sweet. Uncommon. Ooh, okay. Summon Shiva. Taku Haruno art. Really beautiful foil. So this is the borderless just like that one was. And this is a very strong card in draft. I've really liked this one. And not liked it played against me. I actually had there was a opponent play the one that gets an enchantment back from the graveyard for free every turn to the battlefield. And I'm just like, that's not okay. They got this back, of course. All right, here we go. Moonton. Different Moonton than the first two. Really neat. I like that one. Okay. Oh, that's Final Fantasy 1? Wow. Cool. Sorry. Okay. All right, next one. Ooh, Absolute Virtue. The Mythic. We have played with this one. It has saved our life once, but we've also played against it 2 or 3 times. It's a card. It's definitely a card. But it can be killed very easily. But yeah. Sweet card. Foil. Nice. Edgar, Master Machinist. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an artifact spell from your grave. Whoa, God! Oh my God. Okay, that's a good card from the commander. Just a normal rare, like you do. When it attacks, it gets plus X plus O until end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. That's very strong. Yeah, sure, it enters tapped. Who cares? All right, that's a good card. Extended art. Chocobo Knights again, but non-foil this time. Extended art. Summon Yojimbo. Hisashi Momose. Foil. Borderless. Exile target artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature an opponent controls. This is perfect for my Saga deck. Until your next turn, creatures get... Oh, nice! So it's got a ghostly prison for 2 turns after that? Oh, that's so... And then X treasure tokens. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm so excited about that card. I'm going to put that over here. That's beautiful. Okay. All right, next we have... Achroma's Will. Foil borderless. That is definitely going to be something with that artwork too. That artwork is spectacular from the game. A little hard to read some of these, but the artwork makes up for it in my opinion. But again, I wish they weren't in my limited set. But that's a sweet one. Let's put that down there. I might go look on the other. Okay, so what's our last card here? Last card. Well, let's do the token first and just hero and robot warrior. Last card is... We've got 3 versions of this. Okay, borderless foil Zodiark. I don't think that card's worth anything, but sorry, Zodiac Umbral God, borderless foil, $5.91. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much these fluctuate even over the course of like a couple days that it'll take the editor to do this. So we'll see. Might even be turned around faster than that in a couple days. Like, I've got amazing editors. So, okay. So we got Hero Token. We got Fate of the Suncrist. Great removal spell in Limited. Been really happy with having a couple of those. I have seen this get big, but not that big. So I haven't been very impressed with this card. So we've got the Town Foil. Insomnia. Crown City. Phantom Train. This has done some work, and it's spectacular art in foil. That is gorgeous. The specters are just... Whoa, wow. Epic. All right. We got a Giot, King of the Dwarves foil. And then we have Lord Master of Hell. Not just the Lord, but the Master of it too. So this thing is so good in its deck as well. Like oh, it's beautiful. Such a great card for its deck, and I really want to play that. And I haven't really gotten to play it much. The one time I get it, sorry, the one time I got was in Is It? I didn't see any of this, or I just saw one Shantoto, and that was it. So, sweet card. Gladiolus again, but the extended art, non-foil. Summon Esperamo, borderless foil. This is such a great saga. Non-creature, non-land cards in the graveyard. Just a sweet one and limited. I don't think I see too much of a future for it outside that, but we'll see. Is land really cool. Aerith. Aerith is nice. So this one could go in my life gain deck, because it is just a slightly more hard to cast Ajani's Pride Mate. I don't know how many legendary creatures I have in my life gain deck, but it might be a few, so I might run this. But anyway, this is a regular, so a normal foil Aerith. Then we have Firion, Wild Rose Warrior. I have played against this one in limited. This is extended art. Equip creatures you control have haste, and then whenever a non-token equipment control enters, create a token that's a copy of it, and then with the equip cost 2 less to activate, and you sacrifice the token at the beginning of the next upkeep. It's a pretty cool card for an equipment deck. And equip creatures you control have haste. It's so good. I think this might be good enough to go in Akiri, actually. That's a pretty sweet one. My Akiri deck. Okay. Stiltskin, Moogle Merchant. Target opponent gains control of another target opponent you control. If they do, you draw a card. I want to put this in like a Gedru deck or something like that. Was that the name of the card? The Jeskai commander that like gave you stuff if you give opponent things. This is a fun one. It's good and limited because late game you can just give them a land you're not using, and they've probably got plenty of lands by that point and draw cards. So I've been a fan of this card in limited. I haven't gotten to play it yet though. So that's a borderless Stiltskin. Then we have Cecil again. We have the Cecil Dark Knight. Extended art this time. And we have... Ooh, a Deadly Dispute full art. That might be worth something. Sorry, borderless, it's called. It's not a Surge foil. I don't know that you can get these in Surge foil. They don't look, but anyway, that one's not very clearly. Moving along. I'm definitely running that as my Deadly Dispute in one of my decks. The Deadly Dispute, it's just, that's stunning. By Airi Yoshioka. That's just stunning. Stunning! Alright, our last one from this one. So we have the copy and the hero token. The Water Crystal borderless foil. I don't like mill. We're probably going to be giving this away, even if it's money. Blue spells costing 1 less to cast is nice, but I don't like building mill decks. So let's go see if this is worth anything. Okay, borderless foil is 20 bucks. Yeah, we can give this away. Nice. Let's do it. Only if people want it, though. Like, if people are building mill decks, I'm sure they want this. This is Makura Tami art. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so, like, I'm perfectly happy. It's 20 bucks, but I'm perfectly happy to give that away because I won't use it. All right, next one. We have 3 more after this. We're not doing too hot as far as, like, opening money and value. But hopefully this experience has been super fun. Yeah, we're gonna give some stuff away. All right, here we go. So, commons. Laughing Mad, again, decent card to just draw further into your deck. Cast a non-creature spell for your black mages and or for your other ones, and then pay 4 for the Is It deck. That's on the flashback. That's pretty cool. Dwarven Castle Guard. Okay. It's really cute. And it replaces itself. It's pretty sweet. Haste Magic has a place in this. I like the fact that you can exile and play it the next turn. Gives haste. That's super sweet. And +3/+1 is just icing on a cake. All right. Cool. Oh, you can play it until your next end step. Yeah. So, sorry, that's the same turn most likely. Although you could also play it at the on their turn and then be able to play it through your turn, which is pretty sweet. Eject, decent card in limited here. A little pricey for a bounce, but it can't be countered and draw a card is pretty sweet. Colosseum Behemoth. I actually won some games with this today. Little pricey. I would prefer the 6/6 Trampler for 6 that can land cycle, the T-Rexor, but still a great card when you don't have a lot of crazy upside here, the top end. Side quest, card collection. This was a sweet one. This is a really nice one. The card collection is really nice. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards. That reminds me of the trial from Amonkhet or Hour. I forget which one it was. I think it was Amonkhet, but this was super sweet for that. And you could get that one back and do it again. But this one, at least you get the value of then getting a really nice flyer later. Okay, so then we have Summon Choco and Mog. The extended art Yoshia. Cool. Sorry, not extended art. Borderless. That. Okay. Ooh, Zidane. Foil. Borderless. Not Surge. Put that over there. Then we have Island. And the Earth Crystal Foil. This card is fantastic. And I think this goes in my +1/+1 counter thing. This goes in Zagana. That's pretty sweet. So it's just a regular foil, the Earth Crystal. And it is, the foil is just 978. It's just, that's such a sweet effect. I'm definitely happy about getting that. The Wind Crystal. Again. But this time the borderless, Minoru did the art. So the borderless is 1196. Okay, that's I mean, so the other Wind Crystal must have Windworth stuff too. So I'm undervaluing stuff here a little bit. So hopefully we'll get somewhere near our money back, and then I can give away stuff and sell stuff, and we have had this lovely experience together. All right. Observed Stasis from the commander. Flash enchanted creature an opponent controls for 4 mana. With enters, remove enchanted creature from combat, then draw a card for each tapped creature. Whoa! Enchanted creatures lose all his ability to counterattack or block. Interesting. I think that can find a lot of use. I like that card. All right, we've got Crystallized Sarah. Again, this thing is not foil. We got the extended art this time. And then we have Lauren of the Lauren of the Third Path, reprinted as Garnet till Alexandros the 17th. So again, that one's not showing up. So we'll take a look at what that one is. That's borderless foil, non-surge. And then we have, just before the token, what did we get? Aerith Gainsborough, borderless foil. She's so pretty. Sorry. So Aerith Gainsborough, borderless foil is $15.39 currently, going down by a lot. So the weekly change for her in borderless foil is minus $25.34 just on MTG Goldfish. So again, these cards are coming down. Wait for them to come down in price, and grab them then from your local game store. Beep. All right, so this is the third to last pack. We have 2 more after this. Okay, we've got ooh, an Angelo puppy thingy. Okay, sorry. A Geisel Greens, Monk's Fist. The greens are so much fun. Monk's Fist is fine if you need it. Rabanastra, Royal City. Sleep Magic, decent removal spell in blue. Oh, but that's cute though. I don't know if you can see that really well on screen, but that's really cute art. Coral Sword. I have definitely blown out a few opponents with that card. The flash +1/+0 and first strike for that turn. Sandworm was really decent for me. I haven't had it yet on the first day of drafting, but I had it on the early access event. This is a good card. Pretty sweet. Can really surprise opponents. Oh, I like this card. This card's great. I'm going to put this in my landfall deck. It's a really, really nice way for blue-green to interact with opponents' graveyards. Really, really nice. And then this is just a value card. So, pretty sweet. So, Extended Art Ignis. Stolen Uniform, Borderless Foil. Karuta Shiki art. Really pretty. I don't think I have a place for this, though. Like, I don't have an actual constructed deck for that, so... Alright, let's go. Planes. What are those things? Can somebody in the comments, can you tell me what these things are on the planes? It's from Final Fantasy 12. What are the growths there? Pretty birds in the air too. Let me know. So that's a foil planes. Then we have yes. Okay, it's not a surge foil, it's a regular foil, but I'm so excited about this because this goes in my Curie deck. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy. Let me put this down here. I'm going to sleeve that one up right away because I really, really am so excited about that card. Where did I put my sleeves? Oh, they're all under this mess of packets. Okay. Oh my god, that. I'm so happy about that. So it's a regular foil, but it's Cloud. And I am so happy. That is beautiful. I probably am keeping this one, not giving it away, but there's so much stuff here we can give away. Alright, what's Cloud currently at? I'm sure it's tanking, but it was a lot, and but I'm really happy just to get it to play with. Okay, Cloud, Midgar Mercenary, regular foil is $45.99. That is sweet. That is so beautiful, and I'm so happy. This was one of the ones that I was hoping for most. So I'm really happy about that. So happy. Okay, next one. Summon God King Mog the 7th. Oh, Good King Mog the 7th. Sorry, God King. I was like... I think I was reading something that had that. Anyway, 5 mana, 4/4, create 2 1/1 white Moogle creature tokens with lifelink. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell this turn, create a token that's a copy of non-saga token you control. Oh, damn. Put 2+1s on each other Moogle you control and flying lifelink 4/4. So this is the borderless Minoru art. Really cool. Really cool. I'm happy about that one. That's a sweet one. I don't know. That's from the commander, so I won't know the price, but that yet. I can go through the commander ones later, but obviously the editor will do that too. But I want to show you the change in prices so you know that. But okay. Sphere Grid from the commander. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have reach and trample. That's pretty good for my +1/+1 counter deck. So this is Extended Art Sphere Grid. That's kind of cool. Shiva, Warden of Ice. Jill. Okay, so this is a borderless Jill. Not foil. But this is a really good card. And limited at the very least. And I think it's just a good card, period. Just really good return on investment for all of that. Because it keeps flipping back over. I really like this card. I'm gonna put that over there. Oh. That's... whatever that is interesting. Diabolic Intent. This is probably worth something. Nice. Diabolic Intent is a good spell. It's probably worth less these days. It's been reprinted quite a bit recently. But Shantoto's Coercion, Diabolic Intent, Borderless, non-foil. But that's pretty cool. Now we've got something crazy. It's a regular foil. It's not a Surge. I think this is I think this is the card that, okay. I had to face this card in limited. This is the mythic red one, I think. The really cool one that I'm really excited about playing in a deck. So fights up to one other target creature, 9/9. Add 4 red. If Ifrit has 3 or more lore counters on it, exile, then return it to the battlefield. So it just flips for free. Yes, this is the mythic that I had to play against. Yeah, that's Clive. So this is a foil borderless Clive, Ifrit's Dominant. It is so good. I'm really excited about that. And then we have Darkstar, the token, plus the Angelo. Really, that's a nice token too. All right, so let's see what we got for Clive right now for it's not borderless, it's just, sorry, it's not Surge, just a regular foil. But it's a sweet, sweet card. Borderless foil Clive is 1835. Nice. I'm gonna put that in the thingy for now. All right, 2 more packs. Let's see what we get. These are getting more exciting now. Yay. All right, so put that there. All right, we've got... Sorry. Ugh. All right. Oh, this is a great card. Again, the flyers are at such a premium. This is 2 bodies. It's just a good, solid card. It's 2 bodies to wear your equipment. It's just 1 flyer with it. I love this card. And it's adorable, so that's a bonus. Gaelic Hat, also super fun. Again, same thing with the flyers. Not 2 bodies, but it has Flying Vigilance, which is really sweet, so it doesn't die to those Garuda. And it's really pretty easy to have 2 or more artifacts, so you get the 3/3 Flying Vigilance. And again, if flyers weren't at such a premium, if there were, more flyers or more things with reach, this would go down in value, but it's pretty, as far as limited goes, as far as pick order. But that's pretty nice. And it's really cute in foil. My baby! My baby Chocobo! Fat Chocobo, my favorite! Besides the Zaz. Zaz is my favorite Chocobo, but like this one is close second. I love this card an unhealthy amount. Okay. All right, Gaius van Balsar. This Balsar or Balsar. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Again, this is a good one too. You choose one. Each player sacrifices a creature token of their choice, or a non-token creature, or an enchantment. That is really nice, and it might actually go in my Marin deck. It's just a sweet card. All right, we've got battle menu, really versatile bit of removal, and just all sorts of other stuff. Like, I love this card. This card is so good. Eat your heart out, Reprisal. This card is great. I'm really happy to have it in foil, and I'll probably put it in a deck somewhere. Diamond Weapon. So I have this card in a deck currently that I'm going to be playing soon on stream. We just drafted it before I had to stop after 9 hours, but this card is gross. Like, I just didn't have any removal for it, and it just stops everything if you don't have removal for it. It has reach even. Anyway, and people get it out pretty early with the self mill. Anyway, so that's a card. That's a hell of a card at uncommon and limited. All right, next one. Barrett Wallace Extended Art, the uncommon. We've talked about that one before. Chocomog again, the alternate art, the borderless, but also this one is foil, and that is a glorious, glorious little card. Love it. Then we have, oh, Pretty Forest. Pretty Forest. Here we go. Summon Primal Odin. This is definitely going in my Saga deck. My Tom Bombadil. This is so sweet. We're just got so many good sagas now. Like, Bombadil is just eating well. This card I had in limited. I had 2 of them in my trophy deck, I believe. This is just a sick card. It's beautiful. God, and if you can give it evasion, damn. All right, anyway, that one I'm really excited about. That's a sweet, sweet card. Just a regular foil there. Gata and Luzu. 3 mana, 1/1 flash. When it enters, choose target creature you control. If damage would be dealt to that creature this turn, prevent that many damage and put that many +1s again. Like, oh god, that's a great card. Extended art, sweet. I bet I can run that in something. That is just a sweet card. Even if you're not in a +1/+1 counters deck, this thing is great. It's a very fair combat trick. I feel like I like it. I like that a lot. Okay. Next one. Zande, Dark Mage. 3/3, 4 mana, Dimir, Menace. It's +1/+1 for each non-creature, non-land card in your graveyard. Okay. Extended art. All right, that's an interesting one. Could be huge. In the spells deck. That's interesting. I wonder if I should build around that. I probably will get the chance if it's in the regular set to draft. Okay. Interesting. I haven't seen it yet. So, when playing, so that's interesting. We'll see whether I get to play with that. I don't know which the starter decks either. So that might be, the starter decks might be things that I haven't seen yet either too. Tifa, Martial Artist from the Commander, full art. So borderless, melee, Naya colors, +1. Whenever one or more creatures you control with power 7 or greater deal combat damage to a player, untap all creatures you control. If this is the first combat place, there's an additional. This card is sick. All right, I'm excited about that one. That one's cool. Okay. Ooh, another. Okay. Memories of Nibelheim. This is Stroke of Midnight and a reprint, and it's pretty. It's very pretty. I've gotten to play with this multiple times in draft. Foil. Here we go. Shiva, Warden of Ice, non-surge. And again, this is the Jill, I think, right? Yeah, so this is the Jill, and this is the non-surge, but it's a borderless foil. And then we have Treasure and Hero token. Let's see what Jill was at again. So borderless foil is $4.63. Whereas the extended foil is $57.75. Is that right? Is something about the extended so much better? I don't know. Anyway, people apparently don't like the numbers. I don't understand. Okay, last pack. Last pack, people. We will be doing giveaways from this box. I don't think we opened anything, like besides the cloud, I'm not sure we opened anything terribly exciting for you, but there are some cool cards in here and I'm happy with a lot of them. So, but we will be doing multiple giveaways because there's stuff that I can't work into decks that are still valuable and that I want people to have for free because I know a lot of people are having trouble affording this set. So, including me. I had to save up for this, and I'm gonna have to sell many of these cards, some of the rest of the cards, basically at Vegas, but it'll work. All right, here we go. We've got Curl, nice, decent card in limited, just a 2-drop that can also tap things. Obviously, the non-enchantment is a drawback because the sagas can't be tapped down, but there you are. Suplex, great removal spell in this format, absolutely fantastic. There's so many artifacts, and the 3 damage and exile is absolutely relevant. All right. Retrieve the Esper has its place in the 4-mana casting thing. Decent, but not unbelievable. It also does some stuff for the artifacts, obviously. I have not played this card. This card, I feel like, just wouldn't be good enough for me. I would just not mill. I would mill 4 lands, or like 2 lands and artifact and equipment, and then I wouldn't get any of it. So for 6 mana, I can't afford to do that. I haven't played this yet. I've just let it go by. If somebody knows better than I do that like this card is actually good and has tried it out a lot, and let me know. Sorceress's Schemes was played against me for the win in a Black Mage deck, but I haven't played it yet. It's pretty cool. Nice and foil. Ring of the Lucy, or Luci, or Luki. I'm not actually sure how they pronounce it here. It's a really gorgeous artifact. So 4 mana, add 2. Again, it's not tapped, but like I'd rather Thrawn Dynamo, or I think it is. That's 4 mana, add 3. But you know, the pay 1 life, tap target non-land permanent, not awful. So I may find a way to put this in the deck at some point. Just, I mean, the ability to tap is not bad. But I still think because it adds, you know, mana, I feel like this isn't that bad as a mana rock in certain decks, colorless usually, but, yeah. Or maybe, yeah, because I think, yeah, any other times for tapping, you're going to want blue anyway. Okay. Quistis is very good. Quistis is very, very nice. This card is excellent in limited. This is an extended art of it. This card is just so sweet. It's from any graveyard, and you can cast it. This is so sweet. This card is fantastic, and I can't wait to find a deck to put it in. Probably going to be in my instant and sorcery decks. Like, I'm going to want it in both of them. In my Is It decks. All right. Oh, I'm so happy. God, look at that. That's gorgeous. So this is Fenrir, but this is the borderless from Ao Maiko art. And it is so cool. Oh, that makes me so happy. Let's go put this over here. Borderless foil Fenrir. That is neat. Okay. Ooh, cool swamp. Very nice. Noctis. I think we already got that one, but here's the foil, the regular foil. 4/3, you can cast them from the graveyard, but paying 3 life. Again, artifact, that's just the finality counter. Noctis is, so the regular foil is $1.13. Fear me. Then we have Rex the 8th. Proud Warrior. It's a beast warrior, 3/3, vigilance, trample. Other modified creatures you control have vigilance and trample. And when it enters, return target aura or equipment card from your graveyard to your hand. I don't have a deck for this, but it is really cool. And I like the art. The art, there's so much movement in the art, and I love the way it's done and the perspective. That's sweet. Very cool. Okay. Riku, Resourceful Guardian from the commander. 2/3 for 3. Whenever you put one or more counters on a creature until end of turn, that creature can't be blocked by creatures your opponents control. You can use steal 1 and tap. Move a counter from target creature an opponent controls onto target creature you control. Wow, this card's great. That's a cool card. I definitely want to put that in my counters deck. That's really, really cool. Okay, now we have Kefka. Borderless, non-foil, looks like. Creepy! Yay! I don't know how good this is, outside of limited. Enters or attacks each... Wait, enters or attacks. Each player discards a card. Okay, no, this is great. Never mind. I lied. I read it as only entered for a second. Kefka's great. And then Ruler of Ruin is a 5/7 flyer. When an opponent loses a life during a turn, you can draw that many cards. That would be a way to mill out in limited, wouldn't it? Oh, loses life during... Yeah, that would definitely be a way to mill out. There we are. Cool card, though. I'm excited about that. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it's cool. Let's see. Sorry for the spoiler. Okay, Captain Lannery Storm. Foil. Borderless. And then whatever this is. Each opponent's sacrifice. Here we go. Let's see what... I don't know the other side of this. Why am I forgetting this one? I feel like I've seen this. I know this text. Oh, it's the 4/3. We already got... Okay, it's just the 4/3. It's not exciting, sorry. Yeah, Jekt, Reluctant Guardian, Tomohito Art, Borderless Foil, non-surge. Not surge. Okay. Sorry, I was like, I know this back. I've seen this do stuff because we played with that card. All right, let's see what that's worth. Jekt, Reluctant Guardian, Borderless Foil is $3.64. Yeah. Okay, So the editor's going to tell us what the total was for all of this, and we're going to figure out, there. And I'm going to go and we're going to sort of vote for things that we want to give away from this. There are a few things that I really want to hang out with, like a couple of things I really want to put in decks. So I do apologize if I put the thing that you wanted given away in a deck, but I'm definitely giving this away. I know it's $20. It's happening. But because it's only $20, I'm going to give away something else as well. At least one thing. I was thinking I was going to be giving away something that was like 50, but, we didn't really open that many of those, if any at all, I don't think. And I'm so sorry that I don't want to give away this. This is just, I really wanted it for my deck. But it's possible we can do the Achroma's Will or something. That wouldn't. I have Achroma's Wills already, and although this is gorgeous, I do want someone to have it who loves Final Fantasy. So, but we did get these two. I'm gonna put those in sleeves. Yeah. So some really exciting things for decks here. I really did want the one. So the things that I was really hoping for that I didn't get. Number one is the white-green that puts an enchantment back into play at the end of the turn for free. That I really, really wanted. Yuna. Yeah. Hope of Spira. I really wanted that card. I didn't care whether it was regular or not, but it is apparently $36 on just the regular. Nothing there, but that's a beautiful card. Hopefully it'll come down, but we'll see. Just a really stupid card. So good. It soloed us in the draft today. But yeah, I think we probably made out okay. Probably lost a little bit, but that's not what we were doing here. I really just wanted to have the and share the experience of opening a collector booster box with you all and give away stuff from it. That's the main thing. So yeah, and I really do apologize. I know this was like the most exciting card probably, but I really don't want to give that one away. I really want to put it in a deck. I'm so sorry. But yeah, many apologies, but we can probably find a bunch of other stuff that I can give away. So that's cool. But if you have a vote for like what to give away, please put it in the comments. And we'll figure that one out. I also don't want to give away the Fenrir. I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll see. And the editor will let you know what we got here, as of like a few days from now. And we'll go from there. Okay. Long one, but, a good opening, I think, as far as, buy singles goes. And, but I hope to have a lot of really good giveaways for you from this box, and I'll sell the rest and, keep only a few for the decks that I really want to put them in. So this is really sweet. All right. And, I cannot wait to see you again soon. This is awesome. I hope you had fun too. And I hope this prevents you from buying a booster box of your own, just because, again, this is so much money. And I just hope you had this sensation of, having the pack in front of you and revealing the cards. And hopefully that was a nice dopamine hit. So I will hope to see you again soon. I hope you have the most wonderful morning, noon, night, afternoon, tea, second breakfast, whatever time is for you. Let me know what you were excited to see us open, or what we really didn't, we opened and you were really hoping we would open. And again, vote, and let me know what you think we should give away. So yeah. Okay. Yay. I hope you, will forgive me for my coughing, if you hear it, and this, hopefully the editor will take it out, but okay. Anyway, I will, again, also, yeah, hope to see you, subscribed, if you enjoyed, and, yeah, let's play Magic. All right. Cheers. Bye.